They're doing quick passes. It's getting annoying. They just do quick passes. And you gotta watch them. They just go right behind the line of scrimmage. I didn't know that's the simplest game right there, but definitely gotta watch an eye out. Oh, come on, get there! No, get there! Good stop. I'm right here, Dean. We just gotta make them kick a field goal. We're only down by a touchdown. Oh, you gotta remember, down by a touchdown. Gotta stop them right here. Oh, no holding?
that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Snap from the gun on third down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Warhawks with the 1st and 10.
Sacked by the defense.
He got that. All right, now we got to score twice. We don't even get ball. We got to hold him. We got to hold him right here, boys. We got to score, and we just got to score.
Being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Great job and contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Got to score.
And the Warhawks
I'm thoroughly upset with myself. No one is open. No!
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Hawaii
17-0 at the end of half is crazy for UMass, but it's not.
At a premium, Jesse, in every possession. Seems like it's
got to lock in, boys.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just
got to lock in.
For this offensive coordinator, David,
I might take a. I don't know. It's not
just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage. QB making good decisions and keeping that.
Touchdown, Boston College. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man. He's down to the 30.
And how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to...
Turning on the Jets. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass, it's Watson. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Black. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
And I think he's just got to find that run all together.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Bringing out, they got from the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Shakes off the defender. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the score.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Hawaii! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to throw on third. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a
out of a fucking dub because it was supposed to originally be 7. With 10-second runoff, right?
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Marshall will be forced to punt. Down to the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Campbell. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Godfrey. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got room to work. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really need it.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Might be changing the route. He'll throw on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boston College!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents.
First down, wants to throw.
Unbelievable noise and energy.
Makes the grab.
Showed up today.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Making adjustments. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's busted. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Diego State. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're down 28-14, making it really important to put up some kind of score on this drive.
This offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He's going to take off. Got a first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse, is I'm playing deep. I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend. Getting the lead, having the lead in the 4th quarter. Nice execution by this defense, and this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to...
So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Watson. There's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their days go, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple.
Third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Ballard. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Allen. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
In the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Pulls it in, it's Allen. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire in the zone. Feel it.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into that because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking with...
Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And maybe this guy was hoping hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Aztecs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs are on the move. Using his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
This Japanese trick with orange and cinnamon will stop your blood sugar spikes for good within 36 to 48 hours. A study from our lab, independent of Big Pharma, has shown that type 2 diabetes is a direct consequence of a deficiency of just one single mineral in your body. This mineral directly affects the functioning of the pancreas, which makes insulin. Did you know that what's forming around your pancreas right now could be sabotaging your health every single second? Believe it. Blood.
Alcaraz and center pushing each.
Give me that.
Trickled through his fingers. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well give it to him again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. It's a running room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Oh, they're going for it. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's like, why do they run for it on freaking... They're down. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Stellar blocking there, boys.
At the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Corner's going to give them room. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Boilermakers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. Runs for the tackle. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
God. Is that going to ask me that all game? I don't know if I can go for it, so we're just going to punt.
So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first.
All right. My best play of the game is a punt. Sick. Okay. Free then, huh? Interesting. Whoa. All right, well. Oh gosh, this is bad. This is bad. He's wide open. Oh. I mean, I meant to do that. I meant to do that, chat.
Number 96, on to punt it away.
Here for David.
I love that as the players. You come out, you have so much
Up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't
got this. You can come back.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
We're only down by a touchdown. We're only down by a touchdown, boys. Only down by a touchdown. We're only down by a touchdown. We're Minutemen for a reason.
Under fire. They're setting up the screen.
Brothers in Christ, number 68 every time, bro.
Just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second
That's
down.
crazy.
With the catch, it's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Caught, close to the marker, it's Cook.
First down, let's go.
He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's what we like to see.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Steps away. Got it on the outside, it's Harding. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Let's try this again, boys. Let's try this again. Ooh, good shit, good shit. Cut off field. There we go. Let's go.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. UMass quickly back to the line.
There's a lot of ways.
Fakes the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Rushes on him.
What? I'm hit. I hit R3. I swear to y'all, stream, I hit R3. That is crazy. I hit R3 to get him off that fake spike. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, Tempo's holding the lead right now, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. That just was poor execution, and I gotta remember, if I want hurry-up offense, it's triangle. It's not square, because square is turbo hurry up. And we don't want turbo because turbo is like, it moves a little bit faster. So we don't want that. So, but we did not mean to do that. That was a bad play, bad read, bad everything right there. Ungood. Very ungood. Very ungood of us. Very ungood.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long
very
enough to let the receiver
ungood.
run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, they're in the zone. So
On the ground, it's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
couldn't get nowhere right
We love
there.
to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses
Oh!
now
Oh!
is
Oh!
points and
Oh!
limiting them.
What a hit by the defender. That's a
You all
great
saw that.
throw, and that
You
was
saw
going
that.
to be
You all saw that.
the
That's
defender
crazy work. That would have been
dislodging the football from its
crazy.
intended target. Nice job.
Oh, come.
That's incomplete.
Yo,
Defender
what?
all over him, knocked the ball
Oh,
to the
my.
ground. 4th down coming
We'll take
up.
the field goal. 46.
And on 4th down,
46
they'll
yarder.
try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good.
Let's go.
That'll bring him to within 4.
Down by 4.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
This guy is just running for frickin' days, dude. Alright, I'm pretty sure they get the ball back too, so that is not good. Not good at all. Well, let's house it. I mean, let's not house it. All right, well, didn't expect to be down 3 to Washington, so I guess we'll take that. We'll take that for what it's worth. Gosh. That guy is just gashing me, man. Is this my dart?
Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. That is no good. After the miss, the lead is still full.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking for space. It's Price. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's loose. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He slings it deep to the left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they make
And jump the route. I knew he was going to do that. I thought I had enough space in between him and me. Ugh, that was a bad read. But we got to stop him right here. We just got to stop him. Stop him right here, boys. That's what we're
Looking
gonna
to pass. It's Simon.
get the ball back.
The grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground.
Just stop him right here, boys. That was our last time out. Oh no, they got one more time. Get the ball, get the ball, we get the ball, we get the ball.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down.
They're going to kick the field goal because they're in field goal range.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new?
Almost got blocked out of there and then to oblivion. Oh, let's go. I'll tell you what, man. The speed disparity is just a lot. It's a lot. Did I even gain a yard there?
Really good field position.
Not a good run.
On the gun, the ground game.
Ah!
Sweet
What
cut there.
is this
And
awareness?
getting down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Ah!
Out of
Oh!
the gun, the running back has it. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Owls are at
Sorry,
the line.
sorry,
looking
everyone.
to
I don't like
convert
that
on
angle
3rd
either.
and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Can they drop it at least once? But when I do it, they just drop it. But when I do it, it's
The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
crazy work.
Rides the back and leaves it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Gotta get a stop right here, boys.
Rides to the back.
No, don't get to the house.
And you race it to
17 to
the
3.
house.
You gotta
Touchdown,
score.
Owls.
When these
The
stupid.
offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
In the stadiums is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had
first down pass complete to the wideout. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Break out. Thank you.
No!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Ugh. Golly jeez. Can't commit turnovers, boys.
A short gain, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock.
Got to get him off the field, boys.
They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender.
Good bit.
Man, it's really
Out of
hard to
bounds.
control the running game if you
Stop
don't
them.
control the line of
That's what
scrimmage.
we got to do.
And
Stop him right here. Stop him right here.
doing a
Got to get the
great
ball
job
back. Get the ball back right here.
guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that
Bro,
run
we
off.
just get to the outside. We just don't have that speed over there. That's the problem. We just don't have the speed. Speed is killing us. If they can get us on the, if they can stretch us across the field, it's going to be a problem. Oh, you gotta catch that. You gotta catch that for us. You gotta catch that middle. Gotta catch that. Who was that?
That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No.
I know the acceleration clock's about to go crazy.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is gonna face all the pressure in the world.
Oh, right down the middle. We're down by 2 now. Oh no, bro.
You know, it's funny in an age where there's so many college football analytics,
17.
everybody wants.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working in the middle of the field.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. Into the end zone he goes. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. That was almost bad. Shoot.
Illegal touchdown.
Oh my gosh, there's a QB spy right there. Oh. Oh my goodness. They're just too good, dude. Fuckers are gonna kneel it now. We have the ball back. Come on. All right, GG's. What did we learn? Don't run with your quarterback. At least this one. Number 2, do not turn the ball over. Number 3, don't suck.
don't have any speed on the outside. And it's like shows, bro. If they stretch us, we can't get there. And if their blocking is good, we're just...
Thanks so much for spending some... to set him up first and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Oh, a lot of space. Lots of running room. The tap. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
That's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Washington. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air on first down. He's got him.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Sands. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Henry. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the single back. There he goes! Still on his feet. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, he's got some space. Defense has it. They're on the move. Turning it on. The 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but, man, did they set up some field position. And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end getting vertical. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally Those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
It's complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Yellow Jackets' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Roadrunners offense will take the first swing of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Wants to throw on first down. Makes his man miss.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Alexander. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the air on second and short. He caught it! The Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on first and goal. The option look. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dropping back, it's Kane. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
The short hands, it's Henry. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Now on 2nd down.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
Caught behind the line. It's Henry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. The Roadrunners are on the move. To the air, it's McCown. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the run, it's Powell. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Rutherford. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes a man miss. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's in open space downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Knocked down for the tackle.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come.
He's loose. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt, can bail them out. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On the move. Oh, a lot of space. Gets away from one, finds room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Going for the goal line. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air, it's King. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Got his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. So as it turns out, a two-play drive results in a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the air on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass. It's McCown. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Hosley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Finds his man. It's Patterson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's King. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's got some space. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a
touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Here's the pressure. He'll take another shot here. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. Wide open spaces. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield. It's Rivers. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's McCown. And that pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that grab. Good coverage.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Tempo and overdrive.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the point after is good. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's King. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Dances away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Got his man on the right.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Here we go.
Snap in the shotgun. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last.
Turning it on. There he goes. The 40. Past the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Here's a heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to grow.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down.
These were different times. I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone who's not fit to work. But we're in different times now, so I'll whoop his ass in July.
We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Rubbing one out
it's
there.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Been on the mind lately.
I know, I can't believe she started an OnlyFans,
From the
but it's pretty
linebackers
late.
trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment.
Hey, caught that, bro?
Good job.
That boy got too hyped up.
Past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
By the waiter-nator?
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They're at their fastest.
Wait, does your girlfriend watch your stream?
Third down play.
Huh?
Does your girlfriend watch your stream?
Hell no.
Oh, it's really unsupportable. You should see it the next time you see her.
Oh well.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Was that out of pocket?
Downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
Alright, let's go find some gatos.
Oh,
I'm feeling too,
Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, you put those slot receivers in
yourself
there,
what?
and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups.
Into the end zone.
backhand a woman and then they'll buy a snack wrapper too.
They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Is this some
The
cats?
offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Nah, you'd
I think so. Oh yeah, they are fighting with them.
go get some cheesecake. Couple slices of cheesecake.
I'm more of a
Guys, how
cannoli
much
guy.
better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do
Should
it
we go see
here.
what the commotion's about?
They'll
Or
use
should we
the
just
running
hide
game
and
on
try and
first
run?
and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake.
Let's go see
These
what all the
close games
hubbub's
a lot of
about.
times come down to who executes late in the
Yep.
ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the
not
lead
good.
going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
These idiots.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get
I'm a
loud when their
shoot-off
defense
guy, so
comes
there's
on
no
the field?
run.
Fair catch, called for and made.
There he is. Like a little fucking
They'll get a chance
ant.
to work
You
on
gotta
that hurry
kick
up
out from
offense
under
here
the
in the
couch.
final minute of the first half.
Come on out, buddy.
Williams will
Your
pass.
time in this game is over.
Catch in the middle, it's Bullock. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
He's weak as fuck, bro.
Looking to go
Just
up
lit him
top
up.
and times running out in the half.
Buddy, just give in to
Near
the
the
death,
sticks,
alright?
it's Moss.
This is ridiculous.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able
Not
to
even
find
close,
a way to
but
get their
good try.
rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to
dude,
make
good
sure
job,
they have the right play
Good job,
call
buddy.
and everyone on
Wish
the
I had
same
some
page
fucking
here.
shields.
Now a lot of
Some
work to do
shields.
to move the chains, keep this drive
Whatever
alive
Papa
after
wants,
that
Papa
earlier
gets.
sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, he's wrong.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't.
All right, down 3.5, but I think they get ball.
Yeah,
imagine scoring.
Thanks, guys. What a scene
He
there.
scored 7.
What a fine performance we've seen. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions?
Yeah, then I scored,
Look,
and
I'm
they
not an
scored again.
analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives
how
and
is
just
that
moves the
3-0?
sticks might be the team that comes out on
I said
top
it's
today.
10-7. I said I'm down
And with
3.
that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
Sorry, Rick.
Thanks
It's
for
okay,
that
buddy.
halftime
I love
report,
you.
Kevin. Kennesaw State ready
Really,
to kick it
Dan?
off to start things here in the second half.
All right, Wade, Chad, if you want to see two studs get their second victory royale, tune in to Resonator on Twitch.
He was looking for
Did you
some
just say
running room, but
Resonator?
not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard
Stealing the
line.
chat.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, let's go, big sack.
You want a big sack in your mouth.
And I think this team knew going
Yeah,
into
we gotta get another
halftime
one.
trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Let's go.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really good defense. Or,
Commit.
listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has
Commit,
really
dude.
been bad.
On 3rd and long,
Marvin
you have to turn it
rubbing
loose
after
deep.
this game, just to look at that.
Let's go, 3 and out.
Incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that.
Turning on the Jets.
No,
He works
yeah,
his way
gotta do
inside
that.
the 30
Got
down to
it,
the
bro.
29 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hand off from the shotgun. He's in open space downfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that would be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Oh no. Oh my God,
No good. And
I played the win too fucking much, bro. Oh.
Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like
Yeah,
the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
No,
Really
he fell
nice
forward.
job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Dude, how does he get out and get 4 yards on a effing blitz,
This is
bro?
a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that
Oh, I
catch.
called timeout. Bro, it said hold up. Alright, whatever, bro. Damn it, whoever just sent me a friend request on this game.
Everything just right with a big play coming. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the
Trying to
second time
accept
they've
it,
had
and
to kick it
instead I
away.
fucking called a timeout.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33.
Alright,
but the
we're
offense
playing
set up
some
in pretty
good
field position.
Playing good
They'll
defense.
start
Just gotta
this
get something
drive at
going,
the
bro.
33-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going up top.
Oh my god, I did not think that was a play action, but it worked out.
And make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Caught behind the line. It's Bullock.
Good block, 84. Good block.
Quickly, minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having
Yeah, my
someone
quarterback's hurt.
dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Tomorrow. And I did absolutely nothing.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the left side.
God.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Williams looking for a man.
What a catch. Oh, fall in.
Delivers the blow. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front. Here
Let's
in the
go.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Oh my God, he's pressing on his own and he just gets burnt. This is crazy.
Touchdown, Damon Deeks.
Oh no.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
They had a nice job
fine.
in the
Make
4th
that
quarter
adjustment.
making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The hand to the running back.
Jeez.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, the quarterback had nowhere to go with it. Defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that and let him spring free, it's now 3rd and manageable. This defense just making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finishing these plays.
They
Too
tried
slow,
to go
bruh.
smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get the...
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing.
Let's
An
go.
easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Williams will pass. Hauls it in. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I guess it takes a timeout.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams to get some push.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I gotcha.
First down,
Go ahead and
physicality
get
wins
your
football games. Being able to run the
CFD,
football,
my
create
boy.
balance, and right here,
trying
just choose
to,
up
buddy.
another first down, gives you another
man.
chance to
Good
maybe
to see.
continue to run the football.
I'll say
And
it.
I feel like this guy too is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, let's go. Upset.
Arkansas State does. Touchdown, Owls. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able
Oh
to
my
hold
God, I
on to
forgot I
that
can't
one.
run a Hail
Instead,
Mary now.
it's
Oh,
2nd
shit,
down.
oh, shit, oh,
They've
shit.
got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've
Over
got
top.
to force the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's good.
Big win, boys.
It went right down to the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, boys. Big win on the road. Damn, bro. That's a tough one, though. At Tech, at Boston College. Lots of losses, man. But wait, we pulled the win. We got the 4-point win. Wasn't the prettiest. Damn. He almost got the upset at Maryland. That's tough. Then Sam Houston. Is there Sam Houston in here? Better than the CPU. kind of dominating. Total offensive plays. I mean, right there, that's how we want it, boys. 9 more first downs.